Hello, lab rats, and welcome to more Helldivers 2. Let's see, I know Ninja was in the queue already, and I know Shadow Sun is already in the queue, but we're gonna pop people from the queue. So Shadow Sun, finish dinner, bitch. Get in here. Dev Prime, thank you for the follow. Also, hi Hetza, hi Trifle, hi Eleanor, hi Ree, hi Six, hi Shadow Sun, hi Kylania, I see it's your first time chatting. Hi Hetza, hi Thelazor.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
There's Shadow Sun. We need one more person.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat, Helldivers to Hellpods.
Hi Vivi. Just
Hi Shadow.
finishing eating my fajitas.
Oh yeah, I saw Hetza saying I should wear the mask.
British.
That's saying I should wear the mask for Helldivers. Found from like Lancer Soul Sister YouTube video. Oh yeah, I was planning on doing more of that kind of TTRPG stuff, but I never got around to doing it.
Yeah, you got a job.
Yeah, I got a job and then I lost it, and I could do it again, but it was a huge amount of work last time, and I wanna, if I'm gonna do TTRPG stuff again, I wanna do something that doesn't require remotely as much work. It's for my own sanity.
Hey, you did a bunch of work to get those maps together,
Hi, Crow.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Ever thought about sharing that stuff as like sub reward?
Potentially. It's a decent idea. But hi, Crow. Yeah, we're waiting for a fourth currently. Next one is like a sabotage airbase mission, by the way.
Man, I haven't played for like 3 weeks.
Same here.
It's join, DJ. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's your turn to join. Ooh, Crow joining the queue right after DJ.
Longer extraction time and gunship patrols. This is gonna be fun.
Fuck yeah.
If you get in game, DJ, I'll send you an invite. It'll be a cool investment for the future, some sort of voice changer. Yeah, I was thinking of setting up something like that.
Repeat, Helldivers to Hellpods.
Hi, Quinto Bean. Right, I have a shit ton of medals. I should spend some on like random shit.
Yeah, I think the cap's like 300? 250. Yeah, you better spend.
Grab everything on most recent Warbond. Just put a plastic cup on a rubber band over your mouth. I don't see you in game on the friends list, DJ. Zoopity zoppers. That's dubious. Did I accidentally block you? No. I can't invite you in the offline list. When's the last time you changed the filters in the mask? Presumably right before using it.
Sure you don't have any, like, Steam invisible mode or whatever?
Nope.
Oh, it's just Helldivers being Helldivers. Hell yeah. We're so bad.
As the chain does not scrutinize the brevity of its links, neither does liberty mourn the transience of the Helldivers' service. When they undemocratic.
What a
defeat of
dubious
our
and
enemies
mysterious
is at
situation.
last
Maybe a little
we
suspicious.
shall finally perceive the unsullied peal of democracy reverberating.
Everything's suspicious when you're stupid.
Oh my
Or
god.
don't know any better.
Hey Vivi, do they have Vimto over there?
Mission preparation.
Let's like go to the world map and back out. Oh yeah, that fixed it. Thank you, Crow.
Mission coordinates locked.
That's whack. I sent you the invite, DJ.
Yeah. Do you have Vimto
Has
in
joined
the
squadron.
cursed Americas?
Bento?
Vimto.
Vinto. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Vimto. It's like black currant-ish fizzy drink.
No, I've never heard of that.
Damn, that
Dr.
sucks
Pepper
for
is
you.
perfect the way it is.
Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
Dr. Pepper is awful. It's just the worst fizzy drink.
For that, I'm gonna friendly fire you every time you insult Dr. Pepper.
Gunships, fuck yeah.
Do you want to go for the control tower, or what do we want to go for first?
The west, and then we circle,
Yeah, that looks good to me.
anti-clockwise.
I have the order to get Eagle strafing run kills, so I guess I'm taking that. I'll take 380 and then laser.
I'm bringing the 380 and the laser as well.
God, I love the spear.
Yes, I did see the major update for Helldivers 2.
When's that coming out?
I don't remember. I think it might have been next month. I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember at all, actually.
Launch initiated.
The 6th. Interesting. Who's the 10th Doctor who doesn't agree that a wound to the chest will make you bleed out?
Wait, what was that?
The training manual tip is like 9 out of 10 doctors agree that a wound to the chest will make you bleed out if untreated.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Doctor Who or Dr. Pepper.
Nah, I'd survive. He died before giving his statement. I think you'd be the 10th Doctor. Hey. Oh, hey, look at what we landed right next to.
That's it. Anyone says the ex-Doctor, that means Doctor Who.
Okay, Brit.
Look, just because you don't have good television.
Doctor Who isn't good.
I wouldn't know, I've only ever seen one episode of it.
Ooh. Big patrol. Oh, I fucking had all the time in the world to line up that shot and I still fucking missed. Controversial, yeah.
380 in the command base.
I was gonna go 380 this base real quick, which is why I was heading over in this direction.
Well, I did it for you.
Well, no, this other base.
Oh, go ahead.
There's so much of it, it can't all be bad. True, there's occasional good Doctor Who things.
I mean, that's what everyone says about Star Trek, isn't it?
Well, it's kind of a waste of an autocannon shot.
Also, this command
Oh my
base
god,
didn't
what?
die.
Oh, that. Ow! Ow! I'm gonna eat it! Oh my god. They're eating me. Why am I having so much trouble hitting the heads? I never have this much trouble aiming. Okay, I'm gonna scan for samples and then I'll rejoin up with the rest of y'all.
Main objective nearby.
Calling down objective equipment. Support weapon.
What do you mean, did you see dispatch?
Gunship patrol. Watch it.
Ooh.
Package acquired.
Are you dodging them? Or should I fire?
We are not fighting them. Fighting them is bad.
The OS is so dated.
Dropping package.
Star Trek is also one of those fandoms that are like really obsessed with convincing people that their favorite soft sci-fi is actually hard sci-fi. On par with like Star Wars or Halo. Where they're like
Wait,
really
is
obsessed.
Star Wars like that?
Sending in an eagle.
The fandom is.
What? No, they just like waving stupid lightsaber toys around. Right.
Have you ever had a nerd argue with you when you mentioned that that Star Wars portrays lasers incorrectly?
No. The Star Wars nerds I know about are middle-aged men.
Oh boy, let me tell you about StarDestroyer.net.
Oh, that's not a real website. Fuck off.
Like, you've never had the bringing up that the blasters are an unrealistic portrayal of lasers, and they're like, they're not actually lasers. Actually, they fire superheated plasma contained in the magnetic field that makes them realistic.
They're not lasers, they're blasters.
They do refer to them as lasers in the movies.
What's a blaster? It's a fucking blaster. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that is the actual Star Wars media's way of treating it, but
Box fabricator, north, 50 meters.
oh, now I fell down.
Found something.
And super, yeah, the isn't realistic anyway, it just sounds realer. Yeah, it also doesn't work. I've talked about this before, but 90% of the reason you see plasma weapons in science fiction, even though it doesn't actually make any sense, even though they'd never make any sense, is just because sci-fi authors got used to like really unrealistic portrayals of lasers in sci-fi. But people learned more about lasers and couldn't get away, and so they couldn't get away with that anymore. And so instead, they're just like, okay, we need an explanation for something that behaves like our old, unrealistic portrayal of lasers, but which isn't a laser and sounds plausible. I died because I was too busy rambling. And so they decided on like magnetically contained plasma, like self-containing plasmoids, even though that doesn't make any sense under plasma physics.
Calling in reinforcements. Calling down a sentry. Objective located. Southeast. Orbital inbound.
No mind, stuff is all the way over there. Might not cancel my stuff down anyways.
Fuck.
Coming back in.
Waist-high walls should be illegal.
Yeah, they're just really big gyrojets. Bolters aren't especially unrealistic, actually. Though them being APHE is very silly.
Requesting orbital.
If you don't have a back channel to release the back blast, then a rocket gun will have recoil. And bolters don't exactly exhaust out the back. Oh god.
Fuck. I have a grenade. This was my secondary. Oops.
But, oh my god, I died again. I'm so distracted by chat.
Mission is progressing.
40K portrays lasers surprisingly realistically.
Yeah, the last gun is their, like
Like, the last gun is
real gun.
actually pretty realistic.
Dropship. Calling in orbital strike. Calling down a support weapon.
It helps that they have big apertures, but even though that's mainly just because of a modeling constraint.
I'm gonna give you a modeling constraint, bitch.
I see a lot of people saying, oh, it's unrealistic that a laser would blast holes in people rather than just, like, heating them up. And I'm like, you don't know nearly as much as you think you do. Yeah, bros, I never heard of pulse lasers, exactly. I've explained this before, but 90% of the objection to laser weapons being unrealistic, when you hear about it, when you hear people objecting it, what they really mean is that they think laser weapons are childish. Because they equate grit with realism. And also they imagine lasers are bloodless weapons when a pulse laser would actually be incredibly gory. But
Using advanced weaponry.
And those weapons are like gay and stuff, so, you know.
Yeah, that's the real drawback is eye safety of
Whose autocannon is this?
I don't know, probably mine, but I have another one.
I was gonna take it, but I've got a spear.
I'm ordering
actually,
a
so-
resupply. I really need it.
Detector tower off in the distance.
I'm out of ammo for literally everything.
Tagging location. Northwest.
Oh yeah, particle beams will kill you via acute radiation sickness if they miss you, like if you have like a close miss.
Ah, fuck.
Gunship's dead.
I'm gonna keep going for that. Fabricator. Come on. There we go.
Alright, let's just leave.
Orbital inbound.
Halo fans, though, are the worst fandom when it comes to like arguing their soft sci-fi is hard sci-fi. Halo fans will get so mad at you if you say anything in Halo is unrealistic. I got death threats when I called the Pelican unrealistic on Twitter.
Vivi, you're a trans woman. You say anything on Twitter, you're probably going to get death threats.
True.
But yeah, that was very fucking funny. Oh shit, there is another detector tower right over there.
What do you mean 3 inches of armor on a transport? Well, the thing I was actually complaining about was the Pelican being able to just fly from the surface of a planet to space and back easily. I was using it as an illustrative point about easy launch lift of vehicles and soft sci-fi being like a particularly egregious trope compared to like things that people do that people normally complain about as unrealistic, like mechs, which aren't nearly as unrealistic.
May I have a reinforcement?
Yeah, calling you in.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. People when I brought up that it was unrealistic to be able to do that, for the Pelican to be able to do that, they're like, no, it's fusion engines. And I'm like, okay, then how are people standing around the Pelican and not dying?
It's cold fusion engines, duh.
See, but then that wouldn't actually give you interesting
Shut
propulsion.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, fusion engines also do suck for service to orbit. Yes, they have notably poor for specific power unless you're using fusion afterburners, and even then, it's not great. Oh crap! The detector tower sees me.
Yeah, it's already called in like 500 drops. Don't worry about it.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Oh yeah, Kirk is inside the reactor. I'm gonna take the mask off. Sorry, my new model's too hypnotizing. I keep looking at it. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. Once again.
Bot asset destroyed.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
There's some samples that were left back there. I'm hearing from. Oh yeah, we will witness the. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the screenshot. I have no idea what the context is. I assume it's whack conspiracy theory bullshit, but.
Dropping a pin. Northeast.
A screenshot of a TikTok that just says, like, soon we will witness the rebirth of a giant basilisk in the Vietnamese highlands.
Base and cockatrice build.
Near your position.
Requesting orbital.
Oh my god. There we go.
You have accomplished liberty. Extract at your discretion.
Alright, I'm going for
I'm
the
sure if I knew
radio.
more about aerodynamics, I'd also be able to criticize the Pelican for being, like, unaerodynamic, because it looks distinctly unaerodynamic to me.
Oh, the control surfaces are ridiculously small, but that would be fine if it had those magic engines. Like, it's not too bad from that point of view.
And Scorpion is, like, legitimately one of the most unrealistic sci-fi tanks I've ever seen.
I didn't mean to shoot you with that. I just need to empty the mag.
Knowing more about the physics department scares me. Oh yeah, the Scorpion, it looks good. I like how they took inspiration from stuff to make it look a good-looking tank, but like from a realism standpoint, it is legitimately one of the stupidest tanks. Yeah, giraffe tank with the titanium armor. Because someone heard titanium is the toughest metal. Maybe someone heard titanium is the strongest metal, which it's not. And a 70mm gun, like this is a World War II tank that fires APHE, a round
We
type
don't
that has
go
been
all the way.
obsolete since the early Cold War.
Action is available.
We gotta go all the way west because that's where the supersonics are. Anyone want to take my samples while I go run for the supers?
We already have the.
They were dropped, yeah.
I'll bring them to extraction. Just drop them, and I'll bring them to extraction.
Yeah.
You grab my samples, I'm gonna run for the supers.
Yeah, you can get away with a sci-fi tank that is a lower caliber gun because the primary reason tanks have guns that are the caliber they are right now is for, Sorry, the reason guns are the caliber they are right now is for infantry support for the high explosive rounds they fire. High explosive and fragmenting rounds they fire. Not actually for anti-tank.
Calling in orbital strike. New mag.
Let's fall into the effects of SCP-022 J2's titanium
I
pad.
found the buddy bunker over there.
Oh god.
Sending in an eagle. Calling down
Well, the thing is, most discarding Sabo rounds use subcaliber fins anyway, so there's no particular reason why you'd actually need
I did not.
120 mm barrel for one.
Thank you, S3.
Especially if you have
Well,
access to
now
better
I can
propellant.
probably open this vodka.
Which, I mean, we do today. It's just that nitrocellulose is far too cheap. The stuff we use is way cheaper than more expensive, better alternatives. Yeah, I knew I was going to die there. I was completely
This
out of
way,
ammo.
Ninja. We
I'm
got
just
a
grabbing
open
these
vodka.
samples.
But yeah, you can go down to 100 mm
I
or
got
105
samples, We
mm.
got a vodka.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
The APHE is actually worse than solid shot. Yeah, well, APHE is terrible. There's like no excuse for having it in a
Oh,
sci-fi
double
tank.
door. Just open it now. Open it now. Open it now. Open it now. S3. Open it.
Requesting air support. Requesting orbital strike.
Alright, looted. Let's get out of here.
Just beware of the guy.
I'm continuing to run from
Fuck.
berserkers.
Orbital inbound.
Tank should evolve into land-based pistol platform.
Reinforcing.
I got you. I got you shot up.
Thank you. Nice laser.
It's the last of my lasers.
Oh, crap. I should have reloaded. No, leave me alone, gunships. Ow.
Goods.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Yeah, APHE is awful. My best guess is that Halo's writers didn't know that he simply did not realize that high explosive anti-tank is a thing. Well, in general, with the 70 mm gun firing APHE makes me think they 100% looked at World War II tanks instead of modern tanks.
Calling in orbital strike.
I mean... You gonna reinforce, Vivi? Because we're all the way over here.
Yep. I didn't realize someone was dead. Especially the way they talk about a 70 mm gun like it's like super powerful.
Wait, it's 90 millimeters, Vivi. Because Halo 3 line is how does 90 millimeters of tungsten strike you?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember the arc? Vivi, you played it on screen. We gotta
I don't remember
back
that
to it.
specific line. Also, I died again and dropped a ton of samples. Because a gunship fell on me.
Southwest.
I'll
Request
fall
approved.
on you.
Reinforcements on the way.
Oh my
Damn,
god.
what's happening over there?
They're having fun.
There are so many berserkers this mission.
Requesting orbital strike. Requesting air
Woo! Littoral combat ship was like an awful mess, yeah. Like complete failure of a ship design.
Say hello to democracy. Back them gates.
What were they meant to do?
The Navy wanted to insist it was relevant in a counterinsurgency role.
Proceed to extraction when ready.
Tracking map. Southeast, 100 meters.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, they
Someone get
they
the smoke
basically
off me.
existed as a justifier for to justify keeping the Navy budget high. When the U.S.'s conflicts are mainly counterinsurgency, not pure conflicts.
Approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Jesus fucking Christ. that's
So they
certainly it.
like designed a ship to do counterinsurgency stuff, but then it turns out you don't actually need a ship to do counterinsurgency stuff, especially in a region that is like mostly land that doesn't have much coastline compared to its area.
Calling in reinforcements. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Do we follow our samples?
We have samples. Let's get out of here. Hit the extraction. One bot who is chasing me. I have 0 HP and 0 and explosive weapons only.
Timberhawk!
No, it is a regular
I
grunt.
shot a spring trap. This is the first time chatting here. I have a slight headache. I'm gonna go get some Advil after this. Not nearly enough to stop me from streaming, but it is distracting. I think I just didn't drink enough water this morning.
Fuck.
Oh god.
Oh well, I got the jump shift. Reinforced looks.
Yeah! Come on, hit the face! Hit the face! Fuck! Ah, that was bad. That was bad. I keep forgetting to use my stratagems.
Approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Why am I like so out of it?
Rare sample collected. Point needed.
I need to hydrate the kitty. Oh my god.
10 minutes remaining.
You also not played for like 3 weeks.
Oh, true. Yeah, I kept canceling this for reasons.
Oh, we need to leave. We are running out of time in reinforcements.
Yeah, last week I didn't do it because it was my debut stream, and I think I also canceled the week before for some reason. I like totally forgot it's been a while since I played this game.
Allergies and stuff.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting air support. Calling in orbital strike.
Gone.
Oh yeah, the GIF from the
Yeah,
Alien
shit out
movie.
there.
Yes, I've seen that. People keep sending me it.
I mean, we all know.
It's actually not up my alley. I know the xenomorphs are like a basic monster to find attractive for monster fuckers, but like I actually don't find them attractive.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're wrong.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Reloading. Requesting
need to watch the new Alien movie when it comes out.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Or you could rewatch Alien or Aliens.
Reinforcing.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Dragons are my type.
Arbiters are type.
I mean, yeah, Arbiter is my type.
Jolts or no?
His voice is so sexy, though. I keep getting yeeted everywhere. I feel like I'm getting yeeted way more than normal, too.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
One gunship down.
I'm gonna reload, reload, reload. Oh god. Can you stop yeeting me everywhere for 5 seconds? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yep. Ah. Oh my god, Trifle.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Fuck.
Sometimes the
So close.
blood of heroes.
That was real
At least
whack.
we got everything else done.
Yeah, we did complete the mission.
Reinforcement funding approved.
And got a bunch
Pelican 1.
literally useless stuff.
Extraction zone. Landing aborted.
I hope you didn't pick this one where we have gunship patrols on every single mission, Phoebe.
She did.
I should have checked modifiers. I'm gonna go get some Advil. I'm gonna go get some
Thanks.
Advil and I'm gonna run some ads. I'm gone. I'll be right back.
Let's play.
There is no greater honor than defending our way of life. Remember, winning is more important than living. Reminder, Element 710 is safe and environmentally friendly. Any rumors of E710 spills are the work of dissidents seeking to undermine our Super Earth's mandatory freedom of assignment program, every citizen gets to select which government-provided career best suits their dreams. And now, a freedom proclamation. Work harder for a brighter future.
I have returned.
Bugs is that they're relentless expansion.
Welcome
Oh yeah,
back.
this.
Region of space, we found them on nearly every planet we've settled.
I love that. They're relentless expansionists. We found them on every planet we've settled.
You remember.
Let's do this, Eradicate.
I love how aware this game is of its own in-universe hypocrisy.
Yeah, it's so on the nose.
I know writers who use subtext, and they're all cowards.
I'm gonna take the autocannon. You know, instead of EAT, I'm gonna actually take the, like, commando for these. EMS mortar, normal mortar, laser.
I'm sorry, what was this?
This is Eradicate.
Okay.
This is Eradicate.
Eradicate.
They say Helldivers 2 isn't political. Yeah, those people are, like, incredibly stupid. Well, as I pointed out before, some people are ideologically opposed to understanding media that disagrees with them. They like the game, therefore it must agree with them. And they will be resistant to, like, accepting any argument to the contrary, even if it's incredibly obvious. Like the people who argue that Metal Gear Solid is a conservative series.
Like, no, I'm pretty sure that it is very anti-nuclear warfare.
And anti-US imperialism, specifically.
Oh, that's it, but you can substitute that for any country that wants it. And Snake would still go and defeat that country.
But they like the series, so therefore it must politically agree with them. I talk about right-wingers doing this, but, like, progressives and left-wingers will also do this and see progressive messages in work that, like, just are not there. It very much comes from a, like, mindset where that, like, is obsessed with focusing on the politics of media, but, like, unwilling to actually reevaluate whether you should enjoy the media you enjoy within that lens. Yes, it did. So instead, you just, like, work backwards to prove the media you already like agrees with you politically.
It is like the scientific method, but in reverse order. And the research just got stuff and skipped.
Honestly, the example that immediately comes to mind is all the random shonen anime that people try and convince people is progressive politically. And it's not.
Speaking of, you know, weird
Like you can acknowledge that the media you like isn't political when it isn't. Like either it isn't political or it's just like centrist or just has centrist politics or sometimes conservative politics, and it can still be good. People just all love to work backwards from justifying that the stuff they like is left wing.
Yeah, so I've been playing Dragon Age Inquisition, and did you know that the Kunari, the totally not Muslim guys with horns, are explicitly accepting of trans people?
Yes.
I did not expect that from BioWare.
Yeah. Although it's handled in a really annoying way that makes it clear that no one at BioWare ever thought that there might be a trans person behind the controller. And instead it's delivered as a patronizing lecture to an assumed cis audience who has never heard of trans people before.
Oh yeah.
Like, there aren't any options to even indicate that you've even heard of trans people before in that dialogue.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the
Well, I'm glad we're constructing now. 30 seconds, shredders in the field.
engaging orbital laser. Pelican 1 preparing to depart.
Yes, I'm a bioinformaticist.
20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent. You have maintained our way of life.
No, let's go launch a missile.
That said, the reason the way the Kunari are explained that they accept trans people is like a weirdly Orientalist take. I could go into why I think it's Orientalist, but that's like a huge discussion that I don't want to go into while playing Helldivers.
Helldivers is totally the place for subtle discussions of, you know, how various cultures are misrepresented.
Fast mission is a good mission.
What do I think of The Sims? I haven't played The Sims since I was like a teenager.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
What about here? Here? What about here?
I think we go counterclockwise. Realizing I don't actually care enough about getting the medals from the personal thing.
I can't exactly have any more medals.
What do I think of microbiology? I think it's cool. Bioinformatics involves a lot of microbiology, actually.
Alright, I should be using the scythe because it's 12.
It's like, in general, BioWare's takes on things There's very progressive messaging in there, but you can tell it's written by a white cishet man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And also sometimes it is just
Not that it being
completely
written
bizarre.
by a white cishet man is necessarily a bad thing. It's the fact that you can tell. Because I'll be honest, I've read stuff about like writing regards to like acceptance of gay people and the trans experience and stuff by people who are not like gay or trans that has been actually totally fine and actually quite interesting. But like most of the time when you can tell it isn't, but then sometimes you can tell the author didn't have firsthand experience with what they're writing about.
Spot the body bunker.
Also, we got gunshots coming in from the south.
Mass Effect in particular falls afoul of the we're gonna tell a story that is allegorically about why racial prejudice is bad, but like not include any racial minorities in it. Any actual real life racial minorities in it. Aside from like a handful. There are 2 Asian characters in the entire Mass Effect series and they are both ninjas.
Okay, there was like 5 complete unknown characters who may or may not be named. So, you know, who's to say if it's bad or not? Let's get that SAM site.
I agree.
Does it shoot down gunships? I fucking hope so.
Yes, it does. If the ship's fly close enough.
Enemy patrol, north.
Control. Let's give you a bit.
Yeah. Oh god. I mean, Mass Effect's writing is firmly on the side of the gene phase was like a horrible thing to do. That wasn't justified at all.
But it can't explicitly say that. So...
Well, yeah, because it has the thing of, like, we need to, like, let you come to your own conclusions, cowardice.
Yeah,
it is actually about enabling a power fantasy rather than actually, like, making a commentary on anything. It's why I don't actually like, the typical gray morality in games that gamers like go crazy for, because most of the time it just exists to enable a power fantasy where like it lets players feel like whatever choice they made was equally valid.
reminds me of the StarCraft 2 split mission between Ghosts and Spectres, where the Spectres are inherently evil depends on which choice you make retroactively.
Yeah, it's not really freedom of choice if the game doesn't let you make wrong choices. Like, there should be choices that are wrong. Otherwise you're not actually making a commentary on anything. You're just enabling a power fantasy of like, oh, I get to choose.
Yeah, which is why I do like that in general, Renegade is just objectively worse as the series goes on.
Mm-hmm. But then it has the whole problem of binaristic moral decisions where you're heavily incentivized to pick decisions based off like which alignment it is assigned because you get benefits for picking more of one than the other.
Oh yeah, it's really daft. Like, especially for what counts as Paragon or any of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Renegade Shepherd is just nuts in a lot of the games. Like, why would you do that for any reason other than to just be an evil engine? Who are you?
The moral alignment systems are bad.
Twilight?
Well, you could be like, I'm Commander Shepard. I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions.
See, I used to really like Mass Effect, but like, I want to revisit the series because like there's so much I have to critique about it coming back with the more modern perspective.
Calling in an eagle.
Also, how Mass Effect 2 was objectively the worst one. Gunships.
Yeah, lots of gunshots and they are not happy with me. So, I remember mine.
I got 2 of them.
Nice.
That I saw at the very last second.
Calling in reinforcements. New mag.
Median player can feel smart. See, here's the
Love
thing.
your samples, by the way.
Oh yeah. See, here's the thing. When people say about like lowest common like things are made to pander to the lowest common denominator, is that they're actually not. They're made. First of all, they're made to pander to the person, to the kind of person who is most likely to spend money on the product beyond the initial investment in the product.
Democracy has landed. New mag.
Well, that's partially because Dishonored's thing is it is explicitly not about morality. It's just about whether you kill people or not.
It's about chaos.
Yeah, it's about chaos because the important part isn't whether it makes you personally moral or not, but how much it disrupts the functioning of the city and causes it to succumb to the plague.
Which is why it's bad to kill cops in some cases, because they need to enforce order.
Mm-hmm.
Rare sample acquired. Samples collected.
That's why the material effect of doing high chaos choices is having to deal with more plague stuff in later missions because the city quarantine is breaking down. Because you killed a bunch of people.
Dropship.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Also,
No,
because
we can't have that. I found a mortar camp.
Yeah, because you're literally killing the people who are attempting to enforce it, yes.
Threat range. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
And it's kind of intentional that usually the low chaos solution is like way worse morally actually than just killing the target. Like that's intentional.
Sending in an eagle.
except the one where you grab the priest. That's just fucking funny.
Tactical asset nearby.
I died because of an explosion.
What happens if you land your hellpod right on top of a mine?
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Nothing. Interesting.
That said, the real problem with Dishonored's high chaos
Careful,
low chaos system is that low chaos play is just not as fun as high chaos play.
That's because they added it in later after people wanted pacifist play. It originally was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
going
like,
to be high chaos.
Yeah, yeah, you just don't have nearly enough low chaos options. So, playing low chaos is just using like only a small portion of your arsenal, which is just not as fun.
It's better in 2, but it's still like high chaos is silly. It's silly and fun. But like 2 gives you some quite soldiers, so you have something to actually fight if you want to be low chaos.
Oh god.
2 also lets you literally choose not to get the powers if you're just nuts.
Come on, hit the faceplate. Got it. Finally. Hi, Banshee.
Requesting air support. Mag's empty. Sending in an eagle. Northwest. 50 meters.
Yeah, sometimes it's really annoying to hit the face, especially because of how much your gun shakes.
Let's deal with that base afterwards.
That said, I usually, like with Mass Effect, I usually don't try to play games I'm going to just criticize the whole time on stream. Like, I'd rather show off games I do like, but I do have like a ton of interesting stuff to say about Mass Effect, is the thing. Which is why I'm considering doing it, despite not actually liking the series very much. I think the funniest thing Mass Effect did was for some reason get Facial Shepard's facial reconstruction to be unstable so they could have an excuse to make Renegade Shepard look edgy, yeah? Also, hi Octolen, I see it's your first time chatting here.
Also, you can get an upgrade that fixes that, but it will not fix Garrus's scars, which is so fucked up.
Oh my god. They saw Fable. Oh yeah, yeah.
Rare sample acquired.
Don't forget our release supply if you need it.
Like Mass Effect was very much the heyday of like extremely shitty video game morality systems.
I think
That like
there's
actually
worse.
degrade the experience by being in the
Hold the
game.
lever. There you go.
Hit the lever.
Requesting sentry.
I also have to roll my eyes every time a video game does the trolley problem as a moral dilemma, because it's like one of the few moral dilemmas which says nothing political.
Which one, sir?
The trolley problem. Like, do you sacrifice the one to save the many?
Oh my god. Do you remember the side mission in 2 that's just that with Batarian terrorists and nuclear rockets?
Yeah.
And the options are mislabeled.
But yeah, every time video games do it, it ends up being like incredibly artificial the way they've constructed their very dumb moral dilemma. And it's clearly constructed specifically so that both options are like equally valid so people can feel satisfied no matter what they pick. And that's why it's just eye-rolly.
The correct option is to save it, Kira. Except apparently no matter which one you pick, they get saved, which is fucked up. Anyway, it's a shame they tried that with the 2 characters who just fucking suck.
Yeah, well, again, like I keep pointing out, the whole problem, the biggest problem with video game morality systems is that if there's no wrong answer, there's no opportunity to say anything interesting. And it's not really a meaningful choice, is it? I also honorable mentions goes to deciding which of Ashley or Caden to save on Vermeer, because like I wish I could just let both of them die.
Yeah, no, that's
And I think your narrative has failed if you're having to like this like horrible moral decision, this horrible forced decision between like who to save and who to allow to die, and the players deciding more based on which of them they want to die more instead of which they want to save more. Because neither of them are interesting characters. I don't think anyone actually likes either of them.
I know someone who thinks Ashley is an interesting but really flawed attempt to be character, and so they like her for that. I don't know.
Ashley is more interesting than Caden, with his entire personality being that he's Canadian. He has no other character traits.
No.
Dude is a rock. Yeah, like his entire personality is that he's Canadian. God, that one Mass Effect 3 DLC where you have like in-depth conversations with all your squad members. Caden talks about fucking poutine!
What even is poutine?
Like French fries and gravy, I think.
Why
And
does
stuff.
that have a name?
French fries and gravy with like cheese curds, I think. His personality is one time I was in Psychic Kid boot camp.
I'll boot your kid.
Did I watch the newest Twisters movie? No.
Mission at 20
Um,
remaining.
What movie? Twisters? That sounds fake. That sounds like a fake franchise. What is it even? What is that?
Main objective near your position.
I'm serious, this is not a bit. What is Twisters?
Enemy patrol.
I don't actually know either.
Is it? It sounds like either a fake thing or a Haribo brand.
It's about tornado chasers in Oklahoma.
Oh. I guess that makes sense. Have they tried living in a real part of the world where stupid shit like that doesn't happen?
We got a gunship patrol that's gonna cross us very shortly.
I'm inputting the code.
Fire
There's also another thing with Mass Effect is that like a lot of gamers praise the science in it, but is yet another example of soft sci-fi that people like work backwards to justify it being realistic. Well, not necessarily, because Mass Effect thinks it's a lot more scientific than it is, the way it's written, and the way the writers are so proud of their homework, even though it's like C grade at best.
Bag's empty.
It was not a good class at the time.
It's like when a little kid turns in his essay and he's like so sure he's gonna get an A+ on it, and then he gets a C. Like I almost feel bad shitting on Mass Effect because it's clearly like they cared and were interested, but not enough to like consult with an actual scientist instead of going off Wikipedia articles. I think it would be better if they had read off atomic rockets.
Who would know that atomic rockets existed? Like, out of that office.
They actually reference atomic rockets?
Also, they had the trouble where the
I got the terminal.
writing staff, the codex writer, and everyone else didn't get along.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about that.
You have been a stolen line of freedom. Extract when ready.
Dropping a pin. Southeast. Far.
Which is fucking tragic, really.
I always see people, like, another thing, but it's like one of those things where, like, my beef with Mass Effect is more in that, because of the way it presents itself, a lot of, like, gamers appear to come away from it thinking they've learned something about science. Which, like, actual hard sci-fi can do for you, but Mass Effect is not actual hard sci-fi. And, like, I always see people bringing up the way Mass Effect's guns work, for example, as, like, a super interesting, realistic future weapons concept if you just did it with, like, electromagnetic fields instead of Mass Effect. And it's like, no, it's not. tiny particles like that would just, at like ultra high speeds, would just be obliterated by atmospheric friction as soon as they left the barrel.
Exactly.
It wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't work at all.
But
And
it's
even if it was kind of one
Not
piece,
working.
how do you make it accurate? It would just fly off through the air resistance.
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to a macron gun, which is a real concept, but macron guns only work in vacuum. Macron guns are also just firing tiny metal shavings.
No, they're firing bits of prime ministers.
I guess I said that was a black
Yes,
hole. Wouldn't actually
right,
trust you
so
to be
sorry.
stretching the field apart due to the gravitational.
Tagging map.
200
meters.
Yeah. The thing about it, near a black hole, the thing that would actually kill you that you'd experience is the extreme gradient in gravitational forces. Like, you're at a point where part of your body is getting pulled much, much harder by gravity than the rest of it.
Yeah.
Which tears you
will
apart
not-
into atoms.
You will not survive to reach the being crushed to death bit.
Requesting sentry. Found something. Calling down a sentry.
Also, black holes are
Ready
really
for
small
extraction?
compared to their mass. That's another thing.
Calling in extraction.
You always see sci-fi where like people can like see the black hole at a safe distance, and no, black holes are way too small for that.
Please ensure you're inside the extraction radius.
Calling down a sentry.
Like a plant, like a black hole the mass of the Earth is would be less than a millimeter in diameter.
Is that the event horizon or the actual size of the mass?
The size of the singularity is infinitesimally small.
Right,
It's a
wait,
single
yeah,
point.
fine.
But the size of the, but yeah, I'm talking about the Schwarzschild radius.
Oh right, I have wrong laser.
But yeah, the event horizon of most black holes is actually like really small.
Requesting sentry.
They also have it be like super dangerous to be anywhere remotely near a black hole. Like it like instantly sucks you in, but like a black hole's gravity isn't stronger than a comparably massed object. At the same distance, it's the same strength of gravity. It's just that normally you reach the surface of the object, and then if you go down, the gravity actually gets lower because more of the object is above you instead of below you. But since a black hole's mass is all in a single point, then as you get closer, gravity just gets bigger and bigger and bigger asymptotically until infinity. Yes. The reason why that happens is because there's so much mass in a small space that the mutual gravitational pull overcomes all of the forces that would keep particles from simply occupying the same point in space. Like first, the electromagnetic repulsion of atoms fails, and you get it collapsed into a neutron star, and then the neutron degeneracy pressure fails, and all the neutrons collapse into the same point, and then you end up with all the particles are just at the same point in space. They escape a black hole by shooting the event horizon. I haven't heard of that.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown.
No, you killed me! Somehow.
Yeah, I shot one of the backpack guys, and the backpack exploded. But yeah, that's the reason why black holes collapse is because you don't think about it, but there are specific laws of physics that are responsible for preventing two particles from occupying the same space.
Liberty has seen you.
Yeah, it's called being socially awkward.
Oh my god. But those aren't absolute, and there's a specific force they're exerting that prevents them from overlapping. And if you have enough gravity, you just blow past that pressure, and everything collapses into a single point.
And it starts making the source sound effect.
Which has, like the thing about black holes, I know enough about physics to know that it's actually really, really hard to describe what happens with a black hole. It is incredibly strange. Anyways, ads are about to begin. I'm going to run to the bathroom while the ads are on.
Helldiver, glad to have you on board.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
I'm back. But yeah, as I mentioned, I'm not a physicist. I'm a bioinformaticist. I know some stuff about physics, but like, I might get physics questions wrong, and I might not know the answer to physics questions.
Do you know why black holes slowly lose mass and decay over time? Because
No.
I could never get my head around that, but it is something.
I've heard the explanation. I didn't fucking understand it.
Yeah,
good
it's
game,
something to do with,
Ninja.
like, virtual particles splitting on the event horizon. Some
Yeah.
fucking shit.
I don't understand it. You have to, you could probably ask Cave. My friend, Dr. Cave Karinas, he's another VTuber who's a scientist, and he is a physicist.
Might do that. Anyway, thanks for the game, Steven.
Yeah, time to rotate.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
So Crow. Banshee. Oh, there's no third person. Drainsy, I know you tried to join at one point, and you typed the wrong thing. Yeah, you typed the wrong thing. It's not Q join anymore. It's just join. So I've invited Crow. And then Banshee.
Has joined squadron.
Yeah, Banshee's joining.
Engaging.
Hi,
Orbit synchronized. Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
You're doing democracy's work.
Greetings, Helldiver. The galactic war awaits.
It goes pretty damn well. What do we do next?
God, my wish has finally come true.
Yeah, I'm gonna try streaming the D10 missions. I'm hoping they don't just stack modifiers on you again. the way they do on difficulty 9, which is the reason I don't play difficulty 9. I don't mind the number of enemies. It's just the modifiers. I do not like having so many modifiers. Yeah, they emit a kind of energy called Hawking radiation, which causes them to dissipate over time because that's using energy from the black hole to make the Hawking radiation. But I don't understand the process of how Hawking radiation is created. It's something about particle-antiparticle annihilation. I don't understand it. Notably, the rate at which this happens is faster the smaller the black hole is, such that very small black holes decay extremely quickly. Though, I do know that part.
One last step.
Mission coordinates locked.
Ah, there's Daedalus.
Engaging orbital thrusters. Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
I don't remember the micro black hole thing, if that's real or not. Like I said, I'm not a physicist.
Orbit synchronized.
I have to remind people of that on my streams. It is not my field of study. I don't necessarily know the answers to your questions. Hi, Pistol Happy Man. Bioinformatics. Hey, Sexy Scientist. Aw, thank you. Bioinformatics, which is the study of biology through the lens of big data. RStudio, yes. It does mean I know about RStudio. I hate RStudio. I would rather write shit in Python. Who let non-programmers write a programming language? Or at least, what makes some animals more viable for domestication than others? Domestication, lifespan, and lack of aggressive instincts. Okay, see, that's a thing that comes from Guns, Germans, and Steel, and it's actually one of the stupidest points in that book. In a book that is generally has an incredible amount of factual errors. Because you might want to look up what the wild ancestor of domestic cattle was. Because the aurochs were notoriously dangerous and aggressive. Much more so than the bison, it says, were impossible to domesticate because of their aggressiveness. Unfortunately, Pistol Happy Man friend code is not static. It changes every time you open the menu. So I'd have to hold the menu open while you enter it. Overall, the main factor is literally just lifespan and how easy it is to get them to mate in captivity. Because some animals will simply just not have sex when they're locked in a cage. No, here's the problem. Here's the problem, Pistol Happy Man. It doesn't work if I close the menu. I have to leave the menu open until you send me the friend request. It's a really dumb system. Ow. Yeah, I'll show you my friend code when I get back on the ship. Oh god. I should be setting up turrets. It should really just be a static code.
Sorry, I wasn't even aiming for the head. I'm an idiot.
Because if so, I just put it on a reminder in my chat.
Oh, what the?
Does our use of bacteria in our food and plant... They're not typically referred to as domesticated, but yes, we have done essentially the same thing to them.
Didn't see the feed soldier behind it.
Even in the cases where we did not really understand that's what we were doing. It is essentially the process of domestication. Calling in reinforcements.
Mortar moment.
Yeah, there's a tank down there. Great.
Because, like, the yeast we use to make bread is distinctly different from wild yeast. Although it's not bacteria, that's a fungus.
Incoming Hulk.
But it's the most consequential use of a microorganism. It's a separate species of yeast. Definitely we can do it to prions. Prions don't evolve is the thing. Prions just don't evolve. They're literally just misfolded proteins that induce misfolding in other proteins of the same type that contact them. They're not alive at all. It's literally just a folding error that's contagious. They're not even, like, pseudo-alive in the way viruses are. It's literally just a glitch in your protein manufacturing system that causes other proteins to glitch out.
Now we get incoming meat sauce.
And which if someone else is exposed to your glitched proteins, they develop the glitch too.
You have accomplished liberty. Extract at your discretion.
We got a problem
Viruses
over there.
aren't, like, really straight alive by the strictest definitions, but they evolve.
Ouch.
And, like, naturally have to, like, spread between creatures to infect them. But, like, again, a prion is literally just a common error. Is literally just an error in protein folding that can be transmitted, that can cause health problems, and is transmissible from person to person.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Let's go.
Extraction complete.
And just had to throw that down.
Yeah, most of the time when proteins misfold, your cells will just decompose the protein. But in a very few cases, which is still significant because you have a lot of different proteins in your body, the misfolded version of the protein is notably stable and hard for your cells to deal with, and if it contacts another protein of the same type, it can cause it to also misfold and lose functionality.
Now that is what I call a profitable use of resources.
That's a big loot emote. Some research into if bacteria can get prions. Aw. That sounds like interesting research, actually. I'm sad he doesn't, like, approve, but, like, yeah, I can't think of any, like, applications that would have, so I would see why.
Could help with detection methods.
Mm-hmm.
Since they're basically impossible to detect until it's too late.
Work on bacterial growth kinetics in mining. Huh. Thanks for the game. I was testing my new PC. Oh. Oh, I'm glad I could help you with that. Okay, where do we go now? Where do we go? I think start here, swing around like this. No, that doesn't work.
What about here?
I actually don't know what the correct pronunciation is because I'm not sure I've actually heard the word spoken out loud. Which is the curse of reading a ton, is you have a ton of vocabulary that you haven't heard spoken out loud, and thus you mispronounce it. God, there's a bit in like Xenoblade 3, I think, in like...
Here?
It's Xenoblade or Xenosaga, one of those games, where someone mispronounces conscience as conscience, and someone immediately is like, "You've never heard that word spoken aloud, have you?" Let's take the EMS mortar this time. When I turned off unlimited FPS to 60 cap, my PC went down from 79 degrees C to 80 degrees C to 69 degrees C. Nice! I used to pronounce hyperbole as hyperbole. Hyperbole. I thought hyperbole was cleric. No, it's hyperbole.
Go now.
Alright, let's see where we go.
Remember this. Every day is a good day to die for democracy.
Oh, no, we spotted.
I just threw down an EMS. I'm also gonna throw a 380 on the base. Okay, let's use this rock as cover as we close in.
Got an airstrike coming.
Depends on how personal. Also, I was distracted. Fuck. Am I trans? Yes, I am trans. I don't exactly go on my way to hide that. I don't include it. I used to include it in the tags on my streams. But that got me hate rated by bots.
Oh, we dropped right next to the supers. Nice.
Okay, side turrets are down. Y'all feel free to move in.
So it's not in my tags anymore. It's also why there's no alert that shows up when when a new person follows. Hate rated by Kavats, you know what's happening in the game. What's happening in the game right now? Oh my god. Why there's no like new follow alert? Because like they'd have like slurs and stuff in their display names, and it would appear in my follow alert.
Oh, that didn't make it where I thought it would.
Oh, another 380 barrage. Oh, there's my autocannon.
Yeah, I would back off from that.
I have another days. I've heard many different ones voicing, but some sound like you. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people like streaming has been wonderful for my confidence in my voice because a ton of people have said, "Oh, I didn't even realize you were trans until you said so," because my voice sounds.
Got a SAM turret up here.
I'm gonna clear that last fab. Oh, it got blown up anyways by the last shot from the barrage. Oh god.
Oh. Watch out, you got a patrol in front of you.
I figured you were trans when I first came. That's my impression about a stream and a half, and the artist is able to make that conclusion because I'm very close friends with another trans individual. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Like I said, I'm not exactly private about the fact that I'm trans. I just don't, like, mention it every 5 seconds for no particular reason. And I don't put it in the tags anymore because it gets me hate rated from bots that are just, like, surfing the trans tag. Hate rate people.
Oh, there it is.
Enemy elite. North, 50 meters.
Please don't notice me. Humbity humbity hum. I was trying to avoid that patrol.
Oh well.
Rushing it.
Sorry.
All good. I was just getting the guy on the turret, but I alerted them too.
Did not think that would go in, honestly.
Sometimes it's yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's information people are not comfortable giving out and they don't have to if they don't want to. But like I said, I feel no particular shame in being trans. I bring it up anytime. I don't, like, avoid talking about it. It's just not always the subject of conversation, you know? There's some rares. I actually need rares.
Well, that's not fair.
I have, like, a direct line on the back of the tank.
Wherever that tank is, I'm dropping the airstrike on him.
Huh?
I got the tank before you called on the airstrike.
What destroyed the facility?
I have no idea.
Yeah, what did?
Yeah, it's hell bomb only, so what the fuck did that?
Very strange.
Yeah, I don't know what destroyed that facility. That was sort of random. It's one lunch.
It's not something that you should apologize for to everyone you meet.
I
Unlike
think
your
one
love
of
of
the
Dr. Pepper,
dodgers
Shadow, I'm going to kill
exploded
you.
And lagged and broke it, I think.
Huh.
Well, that's an interesting way to destroy it, but that was no fun.
Oh, yeah, we should switch directions and go down to the south one. Either that or drop off samples at the extraction, whichever one you want to do. The safer one or the faster one.
I think kind of all headed towards extract.
Okay. Yeah, because I was distracted by chat.
Yeah, we might want to go just.
I'll have to
downward.
remember to team kill you next time.
I'm willing to bet that there's a radar jammer in that cluster area.
You can't bring yourself to hurt my people, please. If we're gonna go this way, we should actually go to the extraction so we can drop off samples. Ah, I fucked up. I aggroed that tank without actually blowing it up. What the fuck is a cream soda? I actually don't know what cream soda is. It's just a very sweet soda. It's like a very, very sweet, sugary soda. You have no right to speak about soft drinks and you don't even know what cream soda is? Did y'all know it's actually illegal to make root beer out of the root it's named after?
I really did not know that.
That's really stupid. Yeah, it's named after sassafras root. Which, God, the characteristic taste of root beer originally came from a specific compound found in...
Oh, that's 3 tanks, okay.
Sassafras root. That I don't remember. Saffrol, that's what it's called, saffrol. Yeah, it came from saffrol, which is a compound found in sassafras root that has a distinctly strong taste. Saffrol was originally banned because of bogus studies about its health effects being negative, being bad. Although those studies are debunked, the reason it remains illegal is because it's an MDMA precursor. And you can make MDMA from it with like minimal chemicals. Why did I pick that up? We need to drop that at this... I'll drop it closer. You never had a root beer float?
Dang, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, as a result of that, it's actually illegal to make root beer to make root beer the traditional way. Well, no, you can do it yourself. You just can't sell it. Hey, Raptor.
Found something.
There's the bunker.
I'm gonna 380 on this.
380 the bunker.
100 meters.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
Like ginger beer? No.
What the?
Requesting orbital.
I don't even know what it is.
I mean, it's at least illegal in America. And if it's still a sassafras, then they must have, like, removed the saffrol. Because saffrol is illegal to distribute. Decent universal primary weapon. I don't think there is one. It really depends on whether you're against bots or bugs. That said, I'd say sickle. Sickle as long as you're not on a hot planet. It's good against both. I guess Helldiving pretty good so far. Well, it took me a while to get like back in the groove of playing the game again. Alex Jones Thigh Gap, thank you for the follow. Jesus Christ, that name. Okay, redeem big stretch. I'm gonna do big stretch. Here we go. There we go. I saw that I saw the announcement of the major patch they're doing. Is it next month? Or is it September? August 6th. Okay. So it is next month. Ice cream is creamy. Why would you mix it with a fizzy drink? It's going to curdle. That's why you put it... That's why you immediately consume it. You don't, like, let it sit. Abandoned bad dragon toy. What is it with these people with these crazy names? Oh my god. Anyways, hi. Oh my god. First Alex Jones's thigh gap, and then abandoned bad dragon toy. Oh, Adjudicator is very good too, yeah. I didn't like the Adjudicator very much, but it's also very good. Adjudicator and Tenderizer are both very good guns. Turkeys, thank you for the follow. Oh my god, DJ. I also like Diligence Counter Sniper because the damage hits the breakpoint for most bot things anyways. So the extra damage of the basic Diligence is wasted. Whereas you can have medium armor such that if you miss the head, it still works. There it goes. Like, Diligence Counter Sniper, if you hit a bot in the torso, they just instantly die. So having the Diligence doesn't make a difference against bots. Yep, there are 10 levels of armor penetration.
And like basically everyone knows, but they refuse to change.
It sounds like one of those games where a conversation about weapon meta can be very easily mistaken for one about BDSM tools. I mean, true, we do have names like the Dominator and the Breaker. And the Tenderizer.
Southeast, 200 meters. Bounce up.
Eruptor. Introducing the new breeder rifle. That would be Ree's weapon of choice.
Southeast, 100 meters.
Deldar posting.
Oh! Ow.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I froze me in front of the strike I was gonna deploy.
Yeah, most of us in the chat are already aware of the way armor pen actually works, which is the game does not make clear at all. Oh yeah, the penetrator.
There's a tank.
Pummeler. That bot just T-posed before I shot it. I already mentioned the breaker. The explosive damage is very strange how it works. And it's not how they initially explained it. Let me climb up! Why can't I climb up when you could?
It's weird geometry, I don't know.
Yeah, it's the geometry, definitely.
I wouldn't up here anyway.
Okay, slamming space and shift at the same time made it work. Finally. I don't think putting the word anal in front of autocannon would be a good name for a toy! Usually it doesn't make a difference versus running into it. I can tell if that was a bot or not. Apparently it was not. Got you. Come on. Come on, fuck.
That was the last Madame Bates in this area.
I'm gonna orbit a laser because there's a bunch of tanks over there.
We could probably just leave now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can leave.
I'm gonna have the last supply after stemming. Point of interest on the way there. I'm gonna check it out. That data list is already doing it.
Huh.
I'm gonna reload and grab the ammo. Oh, I'm gonna shoot those.
Extraction is available.
Funny.
Liberator would probably fly as some sort of female separatist dildo brand. Anal expendable anti-tank weapon. I'm gonna call in an extra autocannon because they have it
Oh
up
my
down.
god, 4 minutes? Jeez.
As well as my EMS. Okay, I was worried I messed it up egregiously. A bunch of them over there.
That has a lot of stuff.
Oh, tank right there. I'm gonna throw out 380 as far as I can. I died. Fuck.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. ETA T-minus 3 minutes.
Ow. Ow. I got the autocannon backpack, but not the actual autocannon. Aw, that's unfortunate. Hereafter.
Getting rather annoying. Oh.
T-minus 2 minutes 30 seconds.
I'm just moving these samples closer.
Beach.
Enemies are heading in from north. Yeah.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Oh, they buffed the HMG? Or is that the buff they got a while ago?
The guy had both his arms taken off and just started staring at you.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
This is the 1.4 under touch? Yeah. I should try the HMG now that it's been buffed. I still haven't.
How did they buff it anyway?
I don't remember. Oh god. Oh, I have an EMS off cooldown.
Just gonna move a little bit closer.
Oh my god. See, when you're wearing the explosive resistance armor, rockets are not threatening to you at all, except for the fact that they still knock you down. Ow. That was my fault. Orbital laser. Come on, we're so close. We're so close to extracting.
God, I can't do that tank. Barrel.
Got the hook. Grabbing samples.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1, landing in progress.
Come on. Oh my god, I stepped in the... I stepped in the engine.
I got him in.
Pelican 1 requesting
I love that. This is squishy.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
I got fried! Like a potato! I have so many pings. Where are they all from? Whatever. I mean, we know you're hot. You don't have to be hotter. Aw, thank you. If you press escape a bunch during that, you can actually start moving while during the animation. Oh yeah, let me bring up the friend code. Here's the friend code. 579632225. Did you join the queue already? Anyways, I ran out of water in my pitcher, so I'm gonna go get some more water. I'm gonna leave this up while I run some ads and go get some more water real quick. You drink from a pitcher? No, I have a glass of water, but I have a pitcher to refill it. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be right back. I have returned it. Alright, let's get to the last mission. Sabotage airbase.
Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Oh, nope, that wasn't where I meant to pick. Yeah, this is the last mission in the operation. I just had to go refill my glass of water because I was thirsty and I was out. I had to go refill my water because I was thirsty and I was out of water. I drink like a full gallon of water every stream because I talk constantly. Oh, Gatling. Strafing run can now pin heavy armor. I knew Gatling barrage could. I think the most sensible place to start is here. Yeah, I'm all wet. Why am I like this? I'm gonna do Commando Ballistic Battle Pack because it's been a bit since I've done it, and I'm gonna switch to the Defender. Defender, U2 grenade pistol. Yeah, Gatling barrage is really good. You just throw it down every time there's a breach, and it will kill a significant portion of the breach. Vivi Luna VT, thank you for the follow. Is that a fellow VTuber I see? I can't hit the face, fuck. Oh no! There it goes. Ballistic shield backpack.
Going cold in now.
Yeah,
Commando.
we're surrounded by two of them, which is unfortunate. I'm on one of them, and the other one's aiming for her to be or not. Oh.
Woo! Should be samples around that tower. I'm gonna go check for them.
Down. Oh, that's no fun.
Break action shotgun, huh? Ooh, there.
Got a gunship facility near my location.
Medals and super creds.
Wait, where? I see it. I'm walking into your truck gun so I can help.
I'm I'm heading up towards the aircraft, towards the airbase.
Yeah, they're already heading my way.
Oh yeah, I see the gunships. Right. I'm gonna throw 380. Oops. That wasn't where I meant to throw it. Oh well. It worked though.
Bomb is armed. Bombing out now.
Or just when you're holding your 380 and putting Pokemon ragdoll and fall over, yeah? Wait, no, I need to crouch, not dive. When I have the shield. So I can keep the shield up.
Oh, there's a secondary one right over there.
Oh fuck, I'm getting shot from jingles. Oh, I died.
Okay.
Oh, we were, yeah.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I'm heading back up to get it. Get my stuff. But yeah, the great thing about Ballistic Shield is specifically that it, as long as you have the shield up, a Heavy Devastator can't really do anything to you. And Heavy Devastators are currently the most annoying bot enemies. The Daka build HMG supply pack Gatling barrage and choice between strafing run and Gatling sentry. Well, it's more that they like to stagger you over and over and over and over again. Which leaves you vulnerable to other things. Yeah, the machine gun ones with shields.
Never mind. Spot. North, 100 meters. Calling in orbital strike.
I don't have an AUG cannon. One with P8 physique or any armor that gives recoil reduction, and I feel like heavy from TF2.
Wait, I wonder.
Yeah, you try shooting that one. Maybe it'll go off.
Nah.
Nope, that didn't work. On, peeky head. Where you coming?
Sub-objective nearby.
There are samples there. Rares, which are neat flowers this time. Water is the most terrifying thing in the game because if you fall in it, you lose your samples too. It's not just die. Factory
Then
Strider.
then there's the swamp planets with deceptively deep water.
Orbital laser on the. I'm throwing an orbital laser on the Factory Strider. Oh right, the laser is completely broken on the Defender right now for some reason. We got you. Yeah, the swamp planets with deceptively shallow water. Misery.
I think the map on those planets does show you what the deep water is, but
Wow, that didn't even remove the turret on that. Okay, got both of those. It truly is a Chad, and when in the movie RV, when Robin Williams goes down to like to get a bicycle to get to his meeting. Alright, I have this. Oh my god, it knocked me down through the floor. Okay, got the turret. Helldivers 2 moment.
We're on the way. Strike that and see what happens.
Oh, that got it!
Oh, it already died, yeah.
I shot it twice in the face with a commando.
No, she got the factory strider.
Anyone want a ballistic shield?
The third gunship facility is still up.
Oh my god. Woo!
Sub-objective nearby.
There we go.
Okay, here they come. Hit it.
That dweeb got blasted. I'm so glad they changed the airship, the gunship fabricators from one building to two, from two buildings to
I don't
one.
think I chucked that right.
Oh, the jewels can still spawn.
Oh, they can?
Yeah. And they're still just as painful.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Hi, Bone Noble. We've already cleared most of the bot stuff. Interesting. You're downloading Star Sector mods? Neat. With a trio of gunship patrols and certain mounts, those are the best and definitely not annoying. Oof, yeah. Sample. Come on. I can hit you in the face. There we go. Oh god.
God.
Time to reload, grab the ammo.
Got
Ow.
supplies coming down.
Up on this pod. Super creds. Woohoo. Funny supercards always feels good because it's free real life money. This is the premium currency. Oh god, another bot. I should just set up automod to automatically ban anyone who tries to type cheap viewers on X. Would humans die if you were put onto a planet with notably more oxygen than Earth? Yes! You would have seizures and die. Humans only tolerate a very narrow range of atmospheric gases, in fact. Which is why it's always funny when the sci-fi has like the air of a world inhabited by alien life be breathable to humans, because like, no, if it had like slightly different carbon dioxide or oxygen compositions, it would be toxic to humans.
Or even just very specific gases that could be easily present there.
Yeah. Oh, lots of sulfur-based gases are like entirely possible you'd see in the atmosphere. That can kill all the percentages. Why is that? The simple answer is because we're not adapted to deal with anything else. The percentage composition of Earth's atmosphere doesn't really vary across its surface. Except in artificial environments. So you had no reason to evolve resilience to a wide range of conditions. Your body is sort of just built on the assumption that it will always be the same percentage of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the air. This is also why lack of fresh air makes you sick, because there's too much carbon dioxide and too little oxygen. What planet fascinates you the most? Interesting. But yeah, carbon dioxide in particular, it's because breathing in carbon dioxide makes your blood like slightly more acidic. Which you will get sick from eventually. Which you will get sick from. Oxygen, well, oxygen damages biological systems it's exposed to. Your body is just equipped to deal with a certain amount of oxidative damage. And also, so you need a certain amount of oxygen to breathe for your body to function, but it also causes damage that, like, if there's too much, your body can't deal with. Tower's exploding.
Yeah, get away from the tower.
It. Your name is something in relation to it. Venus? Or is it Earth? Wait, no, Venus. I like Venus. I like Venus, and I wish NASA would send a probe there because Venus's geology is super fucking interesting, and we don't know enough about it. NASA, send a probe to Venus, please. I actually run into my sci-fi that humans have adapted to be more tolerant of different atmospheres after Earth kind of died. Of course, it's first dying from sun dying. Huh, interesting. Yeah, but I want like in-depth studies of its geology. I want in-depth studies of its geology because it's super interesting, and it appears that its like geological dynamics are unlike nothing else. Are like unlike anything else in the solar system, except perhaps maybe very early Earth. Which is especially interesting for, like, science fiction, because Earth would have had life on it when it was in that state. And it creates landforms you don't actually see under traditional plate tectonics. There it goes. My ballistic shield got blasted away and I don't know where it went.
It might have actually gone destroyed.
It might have. 2 3-hour videos shot time when you watch. You know, Venus from space actually just looks like a featureless white ball, right? The surface is like an miasma piss. Yeah, he's full of sulfur. Alright, I don't know about a cannon. I don't want to use this to deal with the walker. We both threw me. Yeah, 90%, most of the images you're used to seeing of the planets are actually false color images. Meant to show interesting features of the planet in, like, spectra that are not the spectra the human eye sees. The most notable example being that Venus in the visual spectrum is literally just a featureless white ball. Bye, 6! I think the next operation is going to be the last one because I'm already getting tired.
No.
Oh my god. Reminds me of an old minage village that mined sulfur in the air was so thick with sulfur that the population of the village would have to wear gas masks outside. Yeah.
Today you carved another foot in a long climb to liberty.
Nowadays, sulfur mining isn't super common because the vast majority of industrial sulfur is a byproduct of oil and natural gas extraction. Because typically to get anything useful out of oil and natural gas, you have to remove the sulfur-bearing compounds from it as much as possible. There's also a story of cave divers not listening to people tell them not to dive into the cave, and they died because lo and behold, the cave gave way to a radium deposit. Oof. That's even worse than normal cave diver stories. Right. Time to rotate. Let's see who the 3 next are.
Always good to have another.
I know it's anti-fashion action
Allied
first.
destroyer has left squadron.
Yeah, thank you. Kitsu. And pistol. Okay.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Thank you all for joining me. Hello, anti-fashion action. Hello, Pistol Happy Man.
Hello.
Taruk, it's not your turn. Taruk, it's not your turn. It would be next time, but this is probably the last operation I'm doing this stream.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Sorry.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Sorry, I go strictly by the queue. To avoid, like, arguments about, like, who goes next. Let's do a different planet. We've done enough of that planet. The other planet is virtually the same. Except for this one, which is hell. And I don't want to go there. Yep. Why is it all cold planets? Vega Bay is a bit different.
Let us decide where to enter the fray.
Yeah, let's just go to Vega Bay. Oh, this is like, yeah, full on ice. Oh, that's... I haven't seen that before. Neutralize orbital defenses.
Usher this planet's
Initiating FTL jump to the Vega Bay system.
Yeah, that is new. Ah, my hair's gotten tangled. No! The pain of having long hair. Oh, it's all tangled up.
Hellpod launch suspended.
Clockwise. I'm gonna change my equipment. I want to use the sickle. For the first time in a while. And I'll use the laser cannon.
So,
for the head pass.
what sort
Time
of
for a big
things
stretch.
are the
Big
objectives
stretch.
vulnerable to?
I have no idea. Let's take the guard dog. We need pod space optimization. So it's very annoying to not have that. Full laser loadout.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Yeah, right before stream, I mentioned this in the chat, but right before stream, I saw a destroyer glitch out in the back and fire Helldivers upwards. Now planets and biomes feel like they'd be hard to design. You got like 6 colors. Yeah, like, okay. Everyone uses them poorly because doing a ton of stuff like that's all snow or sand means you have like one primary color to work with, and that means that any bright colors you choose will like really stand out against it, the background.
Go now and shoot you fall. Remember this. Every day is a good day to die for democracy.
Oh, I got its head. Oh, God. I knew I was gonna die there. Fuck.
Calling in reinforcements. Tagging location, southeast.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Oh, cool. There's another cannon turret, I guess.
Reporting to the front.
Yeah, this thing just keeps firing on these planets.
Calling in reinforcements.
Yeah, you can see the big orbital cannon in the background.
Freedom never ends.
Right, where the fuck were my call-ins? Are they just gone? What the hell? Or did someone take them? Did someone take my laser cannon in dark? Yeah, that cannon is cool. Did someone steal my guard dog and laser cannon? Where the fuck did it go? Whatever, I'll take the Sark Tower. If you didn't pick it up, it doesn't show on map. Okay, I'm gonna go look for it then. Yeah, the cannon is the new objective. Now these boxes to burst open. Super creds! Oh, an anti-material rifle.
Calling in orbital strike.
Requesting air support.
Oh my god! Crow, thank you for the gift subs! There they are! I found them.
Calling down a support weapon.
Oh god. Yellow, you try and do better. On your controller. Oh dear god. Oh my god. Can I stop being yeeted for 2 seconds? I should have taken shield instead. Oh yeah, what happened with this gun? Did you just have to hit it with like a 500 kg or something, or? Pickled brains, thank you for the follow. My brain certainly feels pickled sometimes. I like the anti-material rifle, but I feel like currently I rarely have a reason to take it. Love the design PWTW, thank you!
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Ah, if I had fired earlier, I could have been in the back. Let's hit this base up. This tiny base. I don't even think this is actually a proper base. I don't think there's a cabin here. There are samples though.
Samples collected. Rare sample acquired.
All right. Hey, anti-fashion action, mind calling down a resupply where you are? Because we're heading there anyways, and I'm out of stims. Thank you. See you, Shadow. There's fighting against the Terminators pretty well. We have discovered the new orbital cannons mission. Oh, that missed. Come on. I just need a better angle. Oh, the door's open. Oh, just hit in the back. Oh, I burned out its eye. Okay. Woo! Got that one.
The reload upgrade makes the recoilless rifle feel very good.
Ooh.
They also changed the reload. You can cancel the final step, locking the thing back in place. It doesn't care anymore. As soon as the round is inside the tube, it counts as loaded.
No, you could always cancel that there.
Oh,
I've been doing that for a while.
Chambering the round in the regular guns, and it was finicky about it.
No, I've been doing it for like well over a month since I learned about it. Canceling the last part.
It may have been more than a month since I used the gun, because it has been... I haven't been playing that often.
Okay. I kind of went past this one cannon.
Dropping a pin. West. 100 meters.
Patrol up there.
Enemy patrol. Northwest.
Requesting orbital.
stay down, they won't see us.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Lizards in this game look really cool. The way they do the effect is very cool. And the lights in the distance. Oh, that's so cool.
Should have taken something that could pop fabs.
Main objective nearby.
Let me 380 barrage it.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
Imagine if the wind and the blizzard deflected your stratagem throws. Did both of you just walk into the airstrike? I like to imagine when you call in a 380 mm strike, the gunner is like trying to hit exactly where you threw it down, but he's just really bad. Wait, I almost died there. Base pulse 1. Yeah, stand still while I get your eye. There we go. Oh my god, I walked into a mine. Thank God for explosive armor. Did someone already call down the hell bomb or?
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Ah. Oh, there's samples up here.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Where's the artillery coming from? Over there. It's somewhere over there. Did you arm the hell bomb?
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Automaton facility destroyed.
I think you didn't arm the hell bomb.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Found something.
Are these hell bomb only?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I thought you did. Oh my god. Looking forward to the night missions in the swamp bio. Where is the hell bomb? I probably got destroyed.
I called in one on the other objective. That's why it just said thing blew up.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Oh, I didn't get the prompt, so I'd assume someone already called it in, but now I get the prompt.
I don't know how y'all ended up over there and I ended up over here.
Range of enemy artillery.
I didn't know either. Well, we were like here-ish. And then I decided, oh right, we're going for this one, and I just went for that, but I didn't say anything. And I probably should have said something, and I guess the two of them followed me and you didn't follow. Either way, it worked out. And there goes less the mortars.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Requesting air support.
Okay. I'm moving on.
Requesting orbital. Sending in an eagle.
Woo! I'm just heading up to extraction. By the way, Helldivers is 2 laser weapons, not necessarily in terms of their effect on targets or like what the beams look like, but like in terms of like the physical design of the gun, are actually pretty realistic. Like they have decent aperture sizes, which is something the sci-fi rarely has on its laser weapons. And they have obvious built-in cooling equipment. Would a cannon that size be able to shoot into orbit? Flash space. Well, you can't shoot something into orbit, fundamentally. But, hitting something, but to hit something in orbit? Yeah, if it's like a light gas gun or something. It's actually not that hard to get that high with like something fired out of a cannon. If it's like a light gas gun or a coil gun. That said, you'd still be better off using a missile for it.
Yeah, why let gravity slow your projectile down the whole way?
Yeah. Well, it does either way, but... At least with the guided missile, you don't need to rely on your position of the target being exact when you launch it. You can make adjustments. Patrol. Small patrol. Woo! The one thing I point out with laser guns is that you can have it so that the sight actually routes. With like a lot of the ways you'd make a laser gun, you can have it so that the sight of the laser gun routes down the aperture. So it's like looking into the sight, you actually see out the aperture of the gun, and there's no need to zero the sight.
That's neat.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
That said, a laser weapon needs to zero itself, unless it's doing some extremely fancy physics. To have, like, actual effect on target. It needs to turn 180 degrees. Oh, God.
Pelican 1 returning to extraction point. Please ensure you're inside the extraction
Please stop knocking me down for 2 seconds. said 180 degrees.
ETA T-minus 3 minutes.
Woo! There's so many of them. I'm turning it.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
I am being an hero. I'm being courageous. Oh my god. I'm gonna get those supplies.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Woo! Now we head for extract. A flame, a scorcher. Ow, fuck. Bread!
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
God damn it. Dropping down a laser cannon and another guard dog. If anyone wants either.
Sending down equipment package. ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Woo! Heal, grab supplies. No, don't climb up, grab supplies.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Woo!
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
I've been trying different allergy meds because my allergies have been killing me the past few days, and these ones make me really drowsy.
Visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I avoided it. Okay, thank god.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for tape extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Just in time.
Another victory for the right side of history.
Sleepy cat, yeah. It's not even early at all. It's not even late at all. I'm just, yeah. Drowsy. Interesting yawn. Do y'all actually mind that much if I cut it here? Because, like, I am so tired.
That's okay. If you're tired, I don't mind.
Yeah, like, I'm, like, actually struggling. I'm so tired.
destroyer.
Yeah, sorry, Yltar. I hate to end it mid-operation, but like I am so tired. Yeah, it was really fun.
Allied destroyer has
I don't know
left
why I'm
the squadron.
so tired. Uh, okay. Hey everyone. Just a reminder, I have a Discord. You all should join it. Thank you for the gift sub, Crow. I might play tomorrow sometime. Just on my Discord. I do occasionally play on my Discord with just random people. Let's raid Iggy. Thank you for the gift sub. Okay, let's raid Iggy. Because she's playing 7 Days to Get High. Everyone just say hi, Iggy. Just say this in the chat. Just say this in the chat. Just say hi, Iggy. Oh, hi, Alchemist. You joined just as we're wrapping up because I'm really tired. Anyways, good night, everybody. I'll be back on Tuesday. See you then.